Hey guys, and welcome to this video tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how you can use sweep picking in a blues context. Now, sweep picking is usually more associated with metal, and that's not really surprising because if you're aiming for a soulful blues solo, shred techniques like that don't typically get you very far. But over the past few years, I've spent a lot of time working on my sweep picking, and I've realized that with certain seventh chords and by using small control sweeps, you can actually bring this technique into blues without it sounding over the top or out of place. So I'm gonna show you two fairly simple licks based on dominant seventh chords and how you can start incorporating them into your own playing. For the arpeggios in this video, we're in the key of A major. The nice thing is that you can easily transpose these licks into any key later on. Let's start with the first lick. This one is based on a dominant seventh chord in its third inversion, which means it's a 4-note chord with the seventh in the bass. So here's what we've got, starting with a G as the seventh, then a C sharp as the major third, E as the fifth, and up here on the high E string or root note A. If you begin by playing this very slowly using continuous downstrokes and add a slight finger roll here on the 5th fret across the B and high E strings and really take your time refining the movement, you'll gradually be able to speed it up. At that point, it'll start to sound like proper sweep picking. Start by practicing the upward motion, going from slow to faster tempos. What's great about this arpeggio is that, unlike typical metal sweeps, you don't need 3 or 4 fingers. You can play the whole thing just using your index and middle finger. Once you're comfortable with that, try playing it in the opposite direction from top to bottom, again with a continuous downstroke. One really important thing, on the 2 high strings, again, make sure you slightly roll your index finger. Otherwise, the notes will ring out together and the arpeggio won't sound clean and defined, especially if you're using some distortion. Once you've got the movement down, go ahead and practice it with a metronome. I'll play the arpeggio for you once at 60 BPM and then again at 110 BPM. From there, you can easily move this lick to fit the D7 and E7 chords, which you'll need for a standard shuffle blues. So here's the same thing in D and in E. Now let's move on to the second lick. This one is based on a dominant seventh chord in its second inversion, which means the 5th is in the bass. We'll learn this song using a D7 chord around the 7th and 8th fret. So we start with the 5th A, then the root note D, followed by F sharp as the major third, and up here, C as the 7th. Again, you'll use a rolling motion with your index finger, this time across the D, G, and B strings. It's actually a very straightforward movement. Then your middle finger takes care of the top note, the 7th. I'll play this one for you as well at 60 BPM and then at 110 BPM. Now the same lick over an E7 chord, just 2 frets higher. In this position, which works really nice with your first blues scale fingering pattern, everything sits comfortably under your hand. So here's A, D, and E. From here you can start using these 7th chord sweeps in your playing. Practice them first and then experiment with combining them into runs, similar to what I did in the intro improvisation. If you're looking for more ideas and inspiration, definitely check out my blues playlist. There are tons of helpful tutorials in there. You'll find the link up here and also in the video description. Alright, that brings us to the end of this lesson. One final tip, don't overdo it. The way I played it in the intro was honestly already pushing it a bit. That was mainly for a demonstration, so you could clearly hear the technique across different positions. But if you occasionally throw in one of these small blues sweeps into your improvisation or solos, it'll definitely catch people's attention and help take your technique to the next level. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate a like, a comment, or a subscription, and feel free to share the channel with others as well. I hope you have a lot of fun practicing this technique and good luck with it. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, take care and bye.